Okay, I'm here with Mrs. Sauter, who is a fellow reading teacher at Savannah Lakes Elementary. Our campus vision is to provide a dynamic learning organization committed to excellence to each student in every program. So some of our core beliefs is that we believe that students are empowered when teachers unite around them to meet their needs and provide engaging learning opportunities. We believe teachers build positive relationships and create a safe and engaging learning environment and fosters the success of each student through the growth of knowledge and character. We believe parents desire educational excellence that offers the excellent social and academic opportunities, which makes each child goals achievable. We believe campus leaders establish a positive climate where everyone matters by creating a culture of pride and ownership in their schools. So, through the reading department, I know that has been one of our struggles at Savannah Lakes Elementary because just keeping up with the kids and their reading and their reading levels. Yes. And so I know we have not fully reached our goal of being providing the excellent education that we would desire to provide for students as far as the ELA is concerned, but we are going there. So this year we have tried all kind of different new things, and we are trying to reach our goal to provide that excellent education. I know we've tried new materials, we've tried different things out, and just taking different risks and trying new methods that will help us provide that. So let's talk about some of the ways that how our campus acknowledges, recognizes, and celebrate those who implement strategies to support our campus vision of providing an excellent education. So how does our campus recognize and acknowledge and celebrate those people who are trying?
Okay, so our campus principal, Mr. Bagley, every week he sends out a weekly bulletin that in the very first page, it tells all the positives of all the different teachers and good things that they've done throughout the week. Every time we start a meeting, we start off with good news and good things. Another way we recognize people, the PTO will sometimes bring us treats or goodies just to recognize all our hard work and things around the campus.
Yeah, those are some awesome things that they have going on. Especially, I enjoy the part when at the beginning of the faculty meetings where he recognizes, because sometimes we get so stuck into our own grade or our own subject and we don't know all the wonderful things that the other grades are doing. So if I'm in 5th grade, it's kind of hard for me to know about all the wonderful things that kindergarten or 1st grade may be doing because they're on the other side of the building. So it makes it easy, and we're all able to celebrate as one family.
As a family.
Yeah.
And sometimes he even gives out, he gives out prizes and things like that for things that have been, I actually got one for the website at the beginning of the school year, and he gives out little prizes for great things that have been done and things outside of the box and things like that.
Yeah, and those things like that, it keeps you motivated. I know when you see your name at the beginning of that weekly bulletin, it does something like, we recognize our kids in class, and then when, as adults, I think sometimes they forget that we enjoy that as well. So those small little things and those small little treatments and just being recognized for all of our hard work, it goes a long way, and it motivates many teachers.
It really does.
So let's talk about how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff and students and community. So we talked about all of the wonderful things that we have going on and how they are recognized, between us. But how are these things, how are all of these wonderful things communicated to our staff, our students, and then our community?
I know we have a sign out front. And so Teacher of the Year was out there. So they recognize a Teacher of the Year from here. And he sends out a email to the community telling all the things that are going on the campus.
Oh, yeah. And then also, I know you mentioned it earlier, but our weekly bulletin that lets the staff know all the different things that are going on. And then how are these things communicated to the students? Remember, don't forget about the announcements and when they're And then sometimes, like this morning, they announced all of those students who made achievements on their Think Through Math and their Imagine Learning, Reading, and the Big Brain. So all of those students who have made achievements on those reading programs, they were able to be announced and recognized in front of their peers. So those are some awesome ways to communicate. How does our campus use innovative thinking, risk taking, and failures as a learning experience to promote the campus's vision? So remember, as a campus, we're trying to reach that goal of providing excellent education for every student and for every program. So what are some ways that we use, like, outside of the box thinking, innovative thinking, risk taking, and using our failures as an experience to grow?
Okay, so using our failures, we have a data meeting every time we have a major test, and we meet about those failures and come up with innovative ways to help those people on the next round. Another thing that I think is innovative, at least, it's the first time I've seen it done, is using Twitter and Facebook and putting our image out there for everyone to see that, and that also reflects, how we communicate with the community. And just taking that risk of putting all our information out there and letting the community see all the good things that are going on within the school.
And then it makes the community feels involved, because they're able to see everything that's going on, so they do feel a part of it and involved. That's awesome. And then what are some processes that are used in improving the morale, which moves the campus towards the realization of the campus's vision? So what are some things that they're doing to promote and encourage the morale around here?
Some of the things that they're using to encourage and promote morale, again, are those positive things that are always being said, and just making everyone feel like they're a part of the family. And again, just those treats and things that we get, that really boosts morale. It makes your day better, it makes your week better, and it just keeps you going.
I know, even as educators, I think we are kind of simple to please at times. So even a small thing such as a Gene Day pass, it puts smiles on the teacher's face. Small little pats on the backs, and just encouragement sometimes, and just thank yous. And I know at the beginning of the year that each teacher got a thank you note, and just the saying, because the beginning of the year is a very tough part of the year, and it was a handwritten note from both of the principals at that time, which means they took out a lot of their time and effort to be able to write that. And so things like that.
That really does mean a lot to me. I mean, I have mine up on my wall still, because it's so sweet. It's memorable.
Yeah, I still have mine too. So just the small things like that help us. Now, what are some ways that you feel like we can improve as a campus? Areas and ways that you think we need to improve in order for us to provide that excellent education. So things that we may be lacking in as a campus that could use a little bit of extra push.
The one thing that I think that our campus could use a little bit extra push in